So hello guys, and welcome to another video, and we just got a Nintendo Direct, and it was absolutely incredible. I would say it's definitely one of the best Directs of the Switch era, just absolutely crazy throughout. It was really, like, the dream Direct. Like, we got stuff like Mario & Luigi, Metroid Prime 4, a 2D Zelda where you play as Zelda. It's just like the Direct that Nintendo fans would dream about on Twitter, but it was incredible. But one other thing that we got that definitely looks interesting, but it was one that we were expecting, and it was Mario Party. Since Mario Party has been on a really consistent cycle, like every 3 years we get a new game, since the last one came out in 2021, and the one before that came out in 2018, so it's fair to expect that a new Mario Party game would be releasing this year. And the history of the series over the past decade and a half has been kind of interesting. Like, it was starting to be developed by a new developer, ND Cube, back during the Wii era with Mario Party 9, and they really changed up the formula quite a lot, and it took them until Super Mario Party to actually get back to the older formula. But even then, with Super Mario Party, it was very simple and still focused a lot on gimmicks and things. And then with Mario Party Superstars, that was finally like a return to the classic style, but that was a rehash of older boards and minigames. I will definitely give it credit though, because that was the first time that ND Cube fully got the classic formula down. But Super Mario Party Jamboree seems to be kind of building off of Mario Party Superstars in that aspect of kind of bringing back the classic board design from Mario Party. And I see some people kind of are being misled by this, thinking that, oh, it's going to be more focused on the motion control gimmicks, it's going to have the weird coin economy, weird boards. But no, this seems to be an actual true successor to the older Mario Party games. I feel like the Super Mario Party title is kind of throwing some people off, because this is more so like a proper successor to the older games than anything. I know Super Mario Party, the original, kinda was, but it was pretty lackluster, so I feel like some people are associating the lackluster elements of that game with this game, and that is not the case at all. Just think of this game as a proper, like, sequel to Mario Party 8, I guess. Like, one that would come after that, not... If that weird car gimmick never existed, this would be the next Mario Party game after that. Because this looks just absolutely amazing, like with the boards that we've seen. And I also think it's worth mentioning that there's going to be a ton of content here as well. There's actually going to be 7 boards this time, which is like the most in quite a while. Like, we're getting like 5 original boards, which all look really cool, and 2 returning boards with Mario's Rainbow Castle from the original Mario Party and Western Land from Mario Party 2. So I think it's very cool that they're actually fleshing out the content here with the amount of boards. And yeah, it's pretty funny that they're bringing back like a couple older boards. I know a lot of people are saying like, why didn't they do this for DLC of Superstars? And I mean, I could definitely understand that. It definitely was a bit lackluster in Superstars that we only had 5 boards. But at the same time, I do really appreciate that they are trying this idea of like a retro board concept where they have like 5 new boards to like kind of classic ones remastered. That is actually a cool idea. I actually want to see that kind of expanded farther in future games. Like the next game, maybe we'll get some GameCube boards. That would actually be really cool. So they don't have to keep doing these like Mario Party the Top 100, Mario Party Superstars. They don't have to rehash older ideas for the entire game. They could just do like a Mario Kart approach to it, which I really appreciate. And I really like the fact that they are kind of marketing this as like the ultimate Mario Party game. Because there's going to be over 110 mini games, multiple different modes, and then also like the boards that I mentioned as well. So this really seems to be kind of fixing everything that was kind of wrong with Super Mario Party, and is just improving a lot, and even Superstars to a degree as well. Even though Superstars is amazing, I feel like just the amount of content that this has, it's just like, that's like the final thing that ND Cube had to address in terms of criticism. They already addressed online, they addressed the board design, they addressed like a few other things as well. I think like, I guess like multiple things, like with just I guess the coin economy, how stars and gimmicks work, and pro controller support and things. I guess those are some of the other things they've fixed. But the final thing they needed to fix was having more content, and they finally did that. But speaking of pro controller support, a lot of people were really worried that this game was only gonna support Joy-Cons, but apparently the motion control mini-games are actually optional, which is another thing that they're improving from Superstar. Or, not Superstars, but Super. So, I guess it will be a toggle when you're starting a new game to whether you can, like, kind of enable these or not. So, we'll have to see about that. I like the fact that they're balancing it out here. This really seems to be kind of a very flexible Mario Party game. Like, it seems like it has a lot of options in order for, like, different ways you could play it and everything. So, I really appreciate that. But, kind of going back to the boards themselves, these boards look to be designed really well. Like, they're actually even bigger than the boards in Superstars. And I mean, I guess by extension, those are basically the N64 boards. So a lot of these newer boards are much bigger than that. And of course, a lot bigger than Super Mario Party. Like, some of these have like 60 plus spaces, like maybe even more than that. Like, they're pretty big and pretty, like, kind of laid out here. It just looks really nice overall. It gives me major Mario Party 5 through 7 vibes with some of these board designs. Like, they're definitely very, like, large and fleshed out, and they're not linear as well. I mean, I guess the boards being linear was more of a problem, like, before the Switch era, but it's just nice to see, like, these boards just be, like, just really, like, expansive and have multiple paths and things. But Goomba Lagoon looks something, like, straight out of Mario Party 6. Like, that board design just looks incredible. That's one of the best ones that we've seen so far. Like, not only is the theming really cool, like, it has, like, some old, abandoned, like, pirate ships and things, but it also has, like, this funny Goomba volcano that erupts with, like, gold Goombas, which is kind of funny. And then it has, like, the mechanic with the tide and everything, which is why there's so many branching paths here. So it's just a really, really cool board. And, like, a lot of these other boards seem to have, like, a lot going on as well. Like, they're technically bringing back the cars with the Roll'em Raceway board, but it's really just like a car with the fact that you're riding in a car. It's essentially just the classic Mario Party gameplay. But there's also Mega Wiggler's Tree Party, which also looks really interesting as well. But yeah, so there's a lot of interesting boards here, and it was also confirmed that the stars will cost 20 coins, because when it showed in the trailer that they were, like, a Ninja was buying it for 10 coins, they said it was a discount as a part of that board. So I think it's basically confirmed that there'll be 20 coins. And then also with the box art, it confirms that there will be dice blocks that go up to 10. since it has an 8 next to Mario's face. So it seems like they are, like, mostly bringing back the classic Mario Party board formula. Like, just everything that we've seen from this so far, it's definitely, like, much closer to, like, Mario Party 1 through 8. I would say especially at this point, like, the GameCube games, I would say just with the amount of effort that they're putting into this. Because there's even, like, some new items and things that were shown on, like, the box art and different things. So, it's just looking to be really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to this. This might end up being one of the best Mario Party games, like, up there with, like, Mario Party 6 and Mario Party 3. I'm just really looking forward to it, because this really seems like ND Cube finally, like, learned their lesson after, like, all these years, and they finally made an excellent, completely original Mario Party game. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.